What up, guys? So, I was about to do a Shiba Inu video talking about how Bitcoin is moving, Shiba Inu, Leash, Bone, Bad Idea AI, K9 Finance, all that good stuff. But I came across a chart, and honestly, it's urgent. I definitely had to hop on, show you guys the Bitcoin cycle repeat chart is actually indicating that the banana zone starts now. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you that real quick. In fact, this video was gonna be a longer video. I want to just make sure I knock this out quickly and concisely. I'm gonna tell you about what the global crypto market is looking like, and then I'm gonna show you the chart. I'm gonna show you a couple charts, and then I'm gonna finish on that one so you can see how important this is. Basically, right now we're looking at Bitcoin at $66,000. All right, about to break the $67,000 mark on Coin Market Cap. Of course, that was um, a local high, about 67,000. So that means that the possibility of Bitcoin actually retracing to about 64, 63,000, maybe even 62 is still a possibility. But let me just show you the actual Bitcoin chart, okay, real quick. So, of course, you guys see all this red. You see all that red. I've been telling you guys, be careful. All right, be careful. Indicators were saying it was going down. You can see the volume has been basically increasing now, though. So all this right here is quickly reversing. The SAM rule had been hit. The SAM rule had been hit. What is the SAM rule? The SAM rule basically indicates that the economy is headed towards a recession. All right. So I literally saw a video today with, I believe her name is Rachel Sam, the uh, inventor of the Sam rule, and basically, she was saying that no recession. The U.S. economy is complex, and there's many other indicators, and that the economy is robust. All right. With that said, the last interest rate cut was 50 basis points. All right. That's what happened with the Fed last time. After that, China unloaded. All right. After that, China unloaded about 1 trillion yen. All right. So now we see basically how the global liquidity markets are moving in tandem. And actually, we see China actually taking the most aggressive action, meaning China might actually guarantee the bull run. That's what's crazy about it. Because people talking about a recession, actually, China is definitely going to guarantee a bull run. According to the chart, I'm going to show you, not this one. This one is the Bitcoin halving chart. Before I get over there, the Bitcoin halving progress chart essentially just shows you that the the time, okay, you see this green right here, you see this green right here, you see this green right here, you see this green right here. Basically, it shows you the exact percentage that has already been completed after the halving. So right now we're about 12.32%, and you can see around this part after the halving we start to see some price action. Around this part you also start to see another, what's basically known as the banana zone. And here you have it, the beginning of it, and boom, look at that going up. This is from 2016. Now you have the one in 2021. Sure enough, boom, hits that about the same zone, starts going up. Now, as you can see, this is where we're at now. This is where we're literally right before this banana zone starts taking off. Right before, look at that. It looks like it's about to start moving up. Okay, that's one. This is, once again, this is the Bitcoin halving progress chart. I'm going to show you the rainbow halving price because that's the one that I like see to see where the price could potentially dip towards. Okay. So this is basically what I'm looking at. So base right here, 52K. 52. If there is a type of flash crash that occurs, it's going to 52K. All right. About 52K. Do I see that happening? I really do not see that happening at all. There's only one scenario I see that actually occurs, and that is if energy supplies are hit, okay, if refineries are hit, Okay, so that's the only thing I can see that'll bring a flash crash, because then it's going to bring uncertainty. Right now, you have the barrels of oil basically at a stable low price that is required for the economies of the world to basically get their engines going. When energy is higher, that means that it affects all other inflation baskets, because it brings the price up of everything from producing things to transporting them. Okay, with that said, this is the chart. We finally made it. I know I said I was going to be quick. My bad. I just wanted to give you guys a little background. Keep in mind, the global crypto market is up 1.74% over the past day, up to 2.31 trillion dollars. Okay, that is what we're looking at right now. All right, heading to this. What the heck are we looking at? All right, so this is the Bitcoin cycle repeat chart. Okay, so the best way I can explain this is the previous 4 year cycle is put on this chart in terms of percentage. Okay, so these movements are actually calculated based on percentages. Now, you see how there's a line in between. This line indicates that from this point back, it's calculated 4 year cycle. From this year, from this line forward is the theoretical percentage. So if you notice from this point, from the beginning of this to the beginning of this, actually this chart is the exact same chart. You see how it goes up, it goes down right here. Look, this is the exact same point right here. It goes up, it goes down, it goes. So this chart right here from here to here is basically the exact same chart repeated, but this is the previous four and this is the next four. Okay, this is all theoretical. It shows you the previous tops and it shows you the theoretical tops as well. All right, cool. So now let's go ahead and look at the description, because I want you guys to understand what you're looking at right here. I want you guys to understand that not only as is the moving average for the 1,458 days, but it's also indicating the moving average for the previous 200 days. All right. So why is that important? Because it's basically indicating right now here, and actually before I want you guys to fully grasp it. So before I even tell you and show you, because I mean, if you can see it, it's right here. But let me just go back because I want you guys to fully grasp it. Basically, this is how it's explained on the BitBo website. Cycle repeat explain. This chart takes price movements of the past 1,458 days and repeats those movements again to predict the price of each day over the coming 1,458 days. It also displays the previous after having top price as well as the tops after each upcoming cycle. How to interpret the cycle repeat. So basically, the future 1,458 day projections should be taken only as estimates. And that's the one thing I'm going to show you. This is theoretical, but I do want to show you, even though it is theoretical, we are actually at the point right now. Okay, so I do definitely want you guys to see this with me. I want you guys to get this info, get this alpha before anyone else. All right, so here it is. Basically, it says that the entire chart's accuracy depends on Bitcoin's behavior to repeat itself perfectly. There are many reasons why Bitcoin might over or underperform its previous 1,458 day behavior. This chart should be viewed as theoretical only. Absolutely. And that's exactly what I'm telling you guys. This doesn't mean that this is exactly what's going to happen, but I will show you this. Okay. So when you're looking at this chart, okay, right here, when you're looking at this chart right now, what do you guys see? Well, right here, you see the price. You see the price. And actually, what happens right now? What happened 1,458 days ago? Look, from here to here, basically, you have this parabolic zone. You have this banana zone right here. And actually, it's looking like if history repeats itself, and I see it occurring from now to November 7th. Okay, For sure. That is the window I see between this and this. Keep in mind, even if it lags and we get another, I would say another 21 days of sideways movement, this is basically what we are looking at. So based on this though, and you see the line, the day is right here, you see the line, and you see the price action last cycle absolutely exploding. In fact, it went from about well, like 10,000, maybe 12,000, all the way up to like 63,000 at the all-time high. Okay, so there it is, about 64K is what I saw right now, 64 to 58. All right, so now we're looking at this, the current price of Bitcoin, as I showed you guys earlier. Here, let's go back. Sorry, I'm long-winded. I just want you guys to see this. So and keep in mind, if there is a correction, it could potentially go to about 62. Honestly, I really don't see it going too much lower. But if it does, I just told you 53K. So $66,860. Let's go back to the chart. Let's go back to the chart. Look at this. There's the price right here. All right. The price is basically right there, about 66,000. Price end of day. All right. So tomorrow, so that was let me see. So that was the 14th. Now it goes, I guess, by 2 days. So the 16th looked like it was up $1,000 more. Let me see it then. The 18th, what was it at? Another thousand. Another. So theoretically, because this is already the 20th. And also, I need to show the 20th. Hold up. Also, I want to tell you something. The 20th, that's when China is actually slated. Okay, China is already. You see that the interest rates coincide with a lot of the markets. Okay, the liquidity markets, the M1, M2 money supply. Okay, so now you have on October 20th, which is right around the corner, Sunday, actually next Sunday, we're gonna have the China People's Bank of China interest rate decision taking place. All right, so that means that depending on what happens with the Bank of England, the Bank of Japan, the European Central Bank, and China, all four of those forces are, in my opinion, going to. Oh my God, was I even showing you guys this? My bad. All four of those, um, all four of those catalysts are what are going to drive this price action. So based on this, I can tell you guys that it appears that it appears that we might have an all-time high in Bitcoin before this month is over. All right, you heard it here first. All-time high for Bitcoin happening before this month is over. So, Pumptober, we're having all-time highs of Bitcoin based on the chart. Okay, based on the Bitcoin cycle repeat chart. All right, if history repeats itself, keep in mind everything is moving towards interest rates being cut. Okay, you have the money supply increasing, you have the yields on point. You have treasuries, you have the equity markets, you have the gold at all-time highs, silver flirting with all. I mean, so everything is basically moving. You see China above all, absolutely just going ham, not only reducing their interest rates, but giving some of the poorest people direct money payments, giving poor people money so that they can stimulate the economy. So, all that to tell you, we are definitely in a good position. We're definitely in a good position. I do see all time highs happening. You guys see um, the markets, the banks, the Fed, okay, everything is lining up. So, Banana Zone officially starts now, is what I'm telling you guys. All right, if history repeats itself, And so we have a window. We have a window from right now to the 6th of November. Why do I keep saying the 6th of November? A 6th of November, because I believe it's either the 6th or the 7th that the Fed is then going to reduce, most likely, interest rates by another 25 basis points. Okay, so now we have basically the European Central Bank, we have the Bank of Japan, we got the Bank of England, we have the Chinese People's Bank of China, most likely reducing interest rates, bringing liquidity in. Then we have the new king, basically, right? Because I always go back between, you know, Paris, England, New York, and the Fed. But basically, you have the Fed, the Central Bank of the United States, also coming in on November 6th or 7th to reduce. Why is that important? Because the election is the 5th. Okay. And that's one of the main catalysts for the 4 year Bitcoin cycle. Okay. So we're basically here. All right. I hope you guys don't miss it. I've been telling you guys about it, been telling everyone that wants to hear, letting them know, get your bags where you need them. Okay. Don't squander this opportunity. Don't be one of those people buying green candles when the bull run is in full swing. Don't get left holding those bags for another 4 years. All right. That's all I'm saying. Capitalize on these moments in history. Okay. Look at how this chart is perfectly lined up right now. Okay, based on history, this is where the banana zone begins. All right. So once again, I go by Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army. Just came at you. Normally, I got my camera on. I don't know why my camera is tripping, but it don't matter. I had to still go. I don't know why my internet is slow because I just switched to fiber optic. So I don't know why it's telling me my connection might be disrupted, this and that. I hope you guys were able to hear everything. If you weren't, I'll probably run it back probably tomorrow because it's late already. But I did want to show you this. I did want to be one of the first to let you know that the Bitcoin cycle repeat chart is indicating that right now is most likely the zone where you want to make sure you have your bags. Get your bags right now. If you don't have your 100 million Shiba Inu, get you your 100 million Shiba Inu. If you don't have the bag of bone that you need, get your bag of bone, get your leash. If you want to be even safer, get you your Bitcoin right now. This is what I'm telling you, not financial advice, just putting you on game, telling you what I would do if I was you, not telling you what to do. All right, with that said, I go by Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army, aka Crypto Nostradamus, hitting you with some of this analysis. Hopefully, you got value from this. If you made it this far, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Made it this far is what I want you to put on the comments. I appreciate you. If you want more content, go ahead and hit that sub, hit that like, bell it up, because some of my stuff is time sensitive and urgent. I will be producing more content. And yeah, with that said, enjoy the rest of your day, my people. I'm out. Deuces.